Greetings, welcome to my channel, or maybe back to my channel. My name is Jim, and I'm a retired professor living on the outskirts of Tokyo. And I have a hobby of talking into this camera. Usually it's a recitation of poetry, but in this case it's a story. And the story comes from the ancient Chinese, from the Warring States period, when there was lots of heavy taxation, forced labor. It was a miserable time. Of course, all kinds of diseases due to poor sanitation. It was a very, very hard time for everyone in China. And the story comes from Zhuangzi, who you may know was a major Taoist philosopher with Lao Tzu. And Zhuangzi is famous for his stories. And one of his stories, dealing with death, was how he was on his horse on his way to Chu, the country at the time, and he saw on the roadside a skull. And he sort of poked at it with his whip, and just was very curious about what it was doing there. And he asked it, what happened? Was it your foolishness? Was it war? Was it hunger? Was it suicide? Were you a criminal? And did you get yourself executed? Hunger, whatever it was. Just what happened? And he took the skull and he used it as a pillow. And the skull appears to him in a dream and is a bit scolding, saying, "All these questions you're asking me are just the kind of questions a living person would ask. Well, have you know, where we are, we don't have to bother with planting and harvesting. There are no rulers, there are no ruled. We live better than kings. We couldn't ask for anything better than this." And Zhuangzi asked, "Well, wait a minute, say the arbiter of fate grants you a new opportunity to join the living. You have your body restored to you, you're surrounded by family and friends and neighbors, people who love you. Wouldn't you want to go back to that?" No. It can't be better than this. So moral of the story is cling to nothing. Nothing lasts forever, and it's all a chain of changes. And it does no good to deny the obvious fact that nothing lasts forever. Is a basic crux of Taoism, which has a heavy influence on Zen, and that's where I happen to be right now, in a Zen temple, or at a Zen temple, which happens to also be my neighbor. Lucky me. So thank you for stopping by, and I hope to see you again.